Hey crypto friends, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today guys, we're going to talk about Algorand to see if it is a good potential investment or not. Okay guys? So guys, before we actually get started, if you're interested in trading and you'd like to try out the same exchange that I use on a regular basis, then feel free to go ahead and try out the MEXC crypto exchange. You can find the link to it in the description below this video if you'd like. So guys, other than that, we're just going to go right ahead and dive right into this video and really get started here, okay? So guys, as far as Algorand is concerned here, Algorand is pretty much literally a self-sustaining, decentralized, blockchain-based network that supports a very wide range of applications that are secure, scalable, and very efficient, you guys, to be brutally honest with you. Which all of these factors are pretty much pretty extremely critical properties for effective applications in the real world these days. However, guys, this video is not about the inner workings of Algorand itself, okay? It's about whether or not Algorand is a good investment for the long term or not. So guys, you might be asking yourself, is Algorand actually a good investment right now? And honestly, you guys, asking a question like this publicly, when I'm talking publicly, I'm talking about asking if it's, a good investment on Twitter or something like that. You're literally probably going to get flooded with thousands of different answers from thousands of different people. Probably not thousands, but you know what I mean. And the simple reason why is because everybody's got a different opinion, you guys. So without, actually asking this question and getting a bunch of bullshit answers, we're going to take a look at the actual numbers and try to figure this out, okay? We're going to do this together, all right? So guys, as far as Algorand is concerned, the first thing we want to look at here is I want to take a look at its all-time high. So when we take a look at Algorand's current all-time high, you guys, we can clearly see that its all-time high right now, it currently sits at $3.28. according to CoinMarketCap right here. And that happened back in 2019, which as the time of me filming right now, that was about 3 years ago, okay? Now, realistically here, you guys, does Algorand have the potential to go higher? Here's the thing, all right? Algorand isn't one of those major giant ecosystems like you would say for, Ethereum or, BNB or, even Cardano or Solana or even Polkadot, you guys. It just doesn't have that same type of notoriety as a lot of these bigger ecosystems have. And because of that, you guys, we can clearly say and we can clearly guess here that it may not go as high as these other coins have, but that does not mean that it doesn't have any potential upside potential in the long term, you guys, okay? Another cool thing here that I want to point out is, early in September, there was a very major thing that happened to Algorand here, okay? And that is the whole FIFA thing, okay? Everybody heard about this, you guys. Everybody who's interested in Algorand, everybody heard about this. FIFA announces partnership with blockchain innovator Algorand, okay? So if this goes through, you guys, and if this is something that develops on a large scale, personally, you guys, in my realistic opinion, I don't think it's something that's going to make Algorand go on a major giant bull run real fast. I do think it is something that I think it could help it, rise overall in the long term, but I don't think it's quite the type of catalyst that's needed to make it go on a giant bull run all of a sudden, okay? But long term, I do think it could help with price potential overall here, okay? Now, guys, the other thing I want to talk about here real quick as far as Algorand goes is, overall, their overall development activity. As you guys can clearly see here, the last time I refreshed this page was, I don't know, like 2 hours ago or something like that. And people are all the time upgrading and are updating the source code of Algorand, okay? People are always working on this project. Here, I'll go ahead and refresh it again. I go ahead and refresh it again. You can clearly see here somebody just pushed new code to a repository for Algorand just 2 minutes ago, or 25 minutes ago also. So people are constantly working on this project on a regular basis. So that is really good to see as well, you guys. Another thing that I would like to point out, you guys, as far as price potential is concerned is, hey, think about it this way, okay? Other large ecosystems, like Ethereum, BNB, Polkadot, Cardano, Solana, all the big ecosystems, you guys, they have gone very, very, very high in past bull runs. And if Algorand ended up doing the same thing in the next bull run or in the next potential bull run, it could potentially reach new all-time highs, okay? So here's the thing, you guys. I can't see the future. None of us can. But realistically, you guys, if it did take off in the next bull run, it would be pretty huge. It could be pretty huge. The only bad thing about Algorand right now, you guys, is that I personally don't like about it as far as its overall price potential goes, is it's got an extremely large market cap right now, you guys. Not extremely large, but it's got a pretty large market cap for what it is, and it's got a very, very, very large supply. Okay, I mean we're talking about 6.94 billion tokens, you guys. Whereas if you look at something like we'll look at Cosmos Atom, okay? If we look at Cosmos Atom, they're not even in the billions, you guys. They've only got millions. They got 286 million tokens, okay? We're looking at Algorand, they've got 6.94 billion, okay? So that's a lot of tokens, you guys. So realistically here, I mean, as far as overall long-term price potential goes, that's another thing that's really, making this coin not be able to go as high as it, potentially could, simply because it's got so many damn coins in its supply, you guys. So that's another thing to think about as well, you guys. Now, here's the thing, all right? As far as what a potential return on investment could be if it, if you bought in now and waited until it went up to all-time high again, we're going to go ahead and check this out, okay? Because this is another thing I want to talk about or look into as well. So we can see that the all-time high currently sits at, let's see here, $3.28. If we go to $3.28, divide that by what, 30, we'll just round that off to 32 cents, 0.32. I mean, guys, we are pretty much 10x from there right now. So realistically, you guys, if you were to buy in now and wait until it goes to all-time high again, you would really only get 10x back on your return, okay? So here's the thing realistically. Overall, I mean, if you're okay with just 10x gains, I mean, it could go higher than that, but I mean, realistically, you guys, the very first realistic thing you should be looking at is the very first level of support, which the first level of support here, or resistance, is going to be its all-time high, and its all-time high is $3.28, okay? So you got to pass that first. So realistically, you should not be basing your potential profits off of anything other than its current all-time high, okay? Because that is currently its current all-time giant resistance level, okay? So realistically here, you guys, you only stand a chance to make, 10x off of this coin right now, realistically. Now, again, that's not to say that it couldn't go higher at some point in the long term, but, there's a lot of other coins out there that are, poised to set off to go much, much higher and return much, much more than just 10x here, you guys. So again, you really, really got to think about this kind of stuff, you guys, realistically, okay? Now, that's not me saying that it's a bad investment or anything, so we'll look into that in a little bit here, but the last thing I want to talk about here, you guys, as far as the Algorand overall price potential goes, is, here's the thing, you guys. Is it overall a good investment here? In my personal opinion, you guys, again, this is my personal opinion. Personally, I think it is a good investment, okay? But it's not the type of coin to risk your entire portfolio or even a large chunk of your portfolio, okay? Realistically, you guys, I think it's only worth a little bit of risk, okay? I would only take on a little bit of risk with this coin simply because its price potential does not seem to be very, very high as much as all the other coins are, that are available for us to buy, okay? It's not a coin that I would put my entire portfolio into at all whatsoever, but it's definitely got some upside potential if it ever does take off, like some of the other major ecosystem coins like some of the other major ecosystem coins have in the past, you guys. Now, so as far as that is concerned, you guys, overall here though, to really what do I want to say here? I'm so bad with words. To really set this off though, you guys, Algorand, it's an extremely underrated ecosystem that you just don't hear about very often, and I wish you would, because it really is a very underrated ecosystem in my personal opinion. But you guys, hopefully with a push of good luck and some very good ongoing community support in the long term, hopefully this is something that the project will survive for the long term, and the project will eventually reach new all-time highs again or even fly right past it. So realistically, again, you guys, overall, in my personal opinion, I do think it is a good investment. Again, you guys, it is a very clean blockchain. It is a very good blockchain to be investing into for the long term, you guys, okay? Overall, you guys, though, that's going to pretty much do it for this video, so I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, hey, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section of my future videos.